Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We're doing some second half action here of the Saints at the Giants. Hopefully, you watched the first half in a previous episode, which we did a couple days ago, and now it's time to do the second half. Going into the second half, it is the Saints up 9-6 against the New York Giants, and I'm making an executive decision here. We had Jeff Hostetler as quarterback for the New York Giants, which in 1990 he played the playoffs, but because they only scored 3 points, I think we're gonna switch and put in Phil Simms, like the starting quarterback. I think Phil Simms got hurt, and Hostetler came in, played pretty well, led him into the playoffs, and so they just kept riding him all the way. So we're going into third quarter action. The Saints are up 9-3. They missed an extra point on their touchdown. And so we're going to pick it up with the second half action. Here we go. That's not it. So that's what we're looking for. So 9-3. The Saints are over on this side going this way. The Giants are on this side going this way. And obviously we're going into third quarter action here. 3 for the Giants, 9 for the Saints. And the Giants are actually won the first half kickoff, so they are got to kick off for the second half. So, without further ado, we will get things rocking and rolling here. If I can get my screens to actually do what they're supposed to be doing. Okay. Alright, so without further ado, here we go. Third quarter action. The Giants and Matt Barr are going to kick off here to the Saints, only down 6 points. And we'll see how it goes. Matt Barr, and it is a 13 by Barr. 13. 70 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70s in the end zone. They're going to take it out at the 20-yard line. First down and 10. Obviously, I'm going to be calling the offensive plays, and we're going to use this for the defensive play call right there. It is a normal play call in this situation. So, the Saints are going to be on offense here. So, I've got the offense and defense for the teams ready to go. And so, they're going to continue doing what they've been doing. It's been working so far. So, it's going to be Craig Hayward on the inside. Craig Hayward on the inside, and a 4 is safe, so inside versus safe. Inside versus safe, and we rolled a 23. He is an A runner, and that's going to take us to the XR column. XR column right off the bat. XR column right off the bat. A 66. Is the runner's inside grade greater than E? Yes. He's going to the go, go, go column. So Craig Hayward is off to the races. He's broken through. A 21 on the go, go, go column is 12 yards and a first down for the Saints as Hayward breaks through, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. And unfortunate, that's all they rolled on that, because sometimes you can get touchdowns or whatever. But the Saints is going to take that, and it's going to be first down and 10 for the Saints. And it's going to be Ruben Mays outside. And they're going to be safe versus outside. Outside versus safe. And we rolled a 16. He is a B. It's going to be no gain. Second down. Second and 10 for the Saints. And they're going to go back to, they're going to bring in their pass team. And they're going to do Gil Fenerty on a screen pass. Gil Fenerty on a screen pass. And it's going to be safe versus a screen pass. And a 55. Unusual results. Roll again. Unusual results. 64 unusual. And it is going to be a fumble. No gain, and it's a line fumble. No gain and a line fumble. Screen pass. No gain and a line fumble. We're going to go to page 68 for the fumble and hard hit. 31 is GB rated 0. GB is Steve Chapelio. Is he a rated 0? No, he is not. No. So since he's no, it's going to be recovered by GB, Steve Chapelio, and it's going to be no gain. And so the fumble is going to bring up third down and 10. And we're going to go to a pass situation here. And it's going to be a medium pass to Eric Martin. And versus the blitz. Medium pass versus the blitz. A 16. It's going to be incomplete. And the Saints, after a huge run by Craig Hayward, have stymied on 3 straight plays, and they're going to have to kick it away with 12:36 to go in the first. And the punt team comes on, the routine punts. Uh-oh. That is a 1-1. That is an 11. It's going to go to the long punt. Go to the PL column. So going to the PL column. It's a boomer by, let's see, their punter is Tommy Barnhart. 55. Uh-oh. It's a boomer. 61 and no return. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Wait a minute. 1. That takes it to the 1 yard line. Are you kidding me? What a perfect punt by the Saints. 61, no return. Wow. So it must have landed on the 20 and rolled all the way down to the 1 yard line. Are you kidding me? What a punt. Tommy Barnhart. 12:24 to go. And the Giants take over first down and 10 with 12:24 to go on their 1 yard line. They better be careful here. A safety would give the Saints 2 points. So they're going to go. They're going to go. They're going to go with outside run to Otis Anderson. Outside run, Otis Anderson. And a safe. So outside run versus safe. 13. He is a B. It's 1 yard. Second down and 9 from the 2. Second and down and 9 from the 2. And they're going to just do inside Otis Anderson. Inside Otis Anderson again. Try to get a few yards here. And the Saints strangely call a pass defense. Inside versus pass. 56 is I a run of 2. And I is Jim Wilkes. He is not. No. Is EA a run of 2? EA is Stephen Baker. Is he a run of 2? No, he's not. 6-yard pickup. Third down. And 1, 2, 3. 3rd and 3. It's going to be a normal play call. Could go either way. 3rd and 3. They're going to bring in their pass offense in. So that means the Saints are bringing in their pass defense. And then they're going to do a inside run to Otis Anderson again. Inside to Otis. And they do the run defense. Oh.
She's in a bunch of them.
Yeah, that's good.
That's my favorite, though.
Yeah, it's nice. Good one. So they do choose the run defense. So inside versus run, that was a good time for a run defense to come up. And they rolled a 53. Is E a run of 0? E. Pat Swilling is not. No. It's overwhelmed for a 1-yard loss. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And the Giants are going to have to kick it away with 10:24 to go. Punting it away. Yeah, it's going to be Sean Landeta for the Giants. Punting away. 32 on the punt. 5 to his average. If he has a return of C or better, no return. Return of C, yes. So it's 5 with to his average and no return. His average is 44, so it's 50 yard, 49. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 minus 1 is 42-yarder. And first down and 10 for the Saints. 10:36 to go. Still 9-3 in favor of the Saints. And coming back on offense, Steve Walsh and company. And once again, it's going to be inside to Craig Hayward right off the bat. And they're called a pass defense. It's inside versus pass. Inside versus pass. Inside versus pass. We rolled a 16. And Craig Hayward inside is an A. So 6-yard pickup. Churning and gets to midfield. Second down. 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Second and four. And they're going to actually try a pass this time. And they're going to try a short pass to Hobie Brenner. And they got a 2, and that's safe. So short pass versus safe. 61 is F. A pass of 2. That is Pepper Johnson. He is a pass of 2, yes. Defender closes fast. Go to the wide cart. Uh-oh, this could be interception. Steve Walsh Y is a 4. He's a 4 on the Y column. 54, that's going to be too high. Is it 10 or more? No, he's not. So it's going to be incomplete. So they try a pass, and Pepper Johnson steps in front, almost intercepts it, but knocks it down. Incomplete. Third down and 4. 3rd and 4. I'm going to call this a possible pass. Or do I want to call this a normal? 3rd and 4. I'm going to call this normal because you could do a pass or run on this. So I'm going to call this a normal pass, a normal play. So third down, we're going to bring in our pass offense. And we're going to hit Floyd Turner short. And a 5 is a run. They thought we were going to do the run. So a short versus run. A 61 is E, a passive 2. That is going to be Lawrence Taylor. Yes, he is. A passive 2. Going to the Y column again. So 2 passes in a row. 41. Is he 7 or more? No, he's only a 4, so it's going to fall incomplete. But 2 bad passes by Steve Wallace into defenders' hands, and they're fortunate to get away with that. And now it's punt time. They have to punt it away. Out once again, Tommy Barnhart. 42. 2 to average. It is returnable, but there's a flag on the play. 2 to his average, which is going to be 45 yards. It's a 5-yard line, but it is returnable. $45. Plus 1 to his return. Dave Meggett, punt return 10 is 11 yards. But there is a flag on the play. Once again, a flag on the play. Go to the penalty chart, okay? Penalty is a kick play. $32. 5B, tripping. Offense, 10 yards. Repeat down. Offense, 10 yards. And they are going to do that. They're going to make them re-kick. So from the 50, they're going to push them back to the 40 and make them re-kick. Going to make them re-kick this one. 9 minutes to go. $41 average and returnable. Again, that's going to be 10, 20, 30, 42. And it's on the 18 already. Or 43, sorry. And returned by Meggett. 62 is 12. To his return of 10, which is 22 yards. 10, 22. Out to the 35. What a huge difference. Instead of the 14, they're out to the 35-yard line. So a good choice to make them re-kick that one. 8:48 to go in this one. And the Giants need a touchdown here. And they come back out on offense. Thomas Harkless, back to football. Looks good. Thanks, buddy. We're going to go Mark Bavaro. We're going to go medium pass. Mark Bavaro, medium pass. And a blitz. A blitz by the... And a 36. Is EA a passive 2? Is EA a passive 2? That's Stephen Baker. No, he's a 1. What about GA? GA is William Roberts. He is a left guard. Is he a passive 2? No, he's a passive 1. So neither one of them. So G or H, or G is Sam Mills. Is he's a 1. H is Ricky Jackson. He's a 1 plus. Are either one of those a 0? No. Otherwise, it's incomplete. Are either one of those a 0? No, neither one of them is a 0, which means it's a 9-yard sack, actually. So a huge sack by Ricky Jackson. Huge sack, and the Boo Birds coming down from the rafters here in the Meadowlands for the Giants, who are getting thumbled by the defense of the Saints. So 2nd and 19, definitely a pass situation now. We're going to go screen pass to Dave Meggett. Screen pass, Dave Meggett. Screen pass, Dave Meggett. Versus pass. Pass versus pass. And a 43 is TA, a passive 2. TA is Eric Moore. He is not a passive 2. No. Caught but stacked up for no gain. 3rd down. 7:36 to go. 3rd and 18. Definite pass opportunity here. We're going to have to go medium pass to Mark Ingram. Medium pass to Mark Ingram. Pass versus pass. A 35. 3rd quarter action. Is GA a passive 0? GA is William Roberts. No, he is not. Completed for R minus 1. So it's going to be 18 yards. Wow. Hang on a second. Oh, he's 1 yard short. But there is a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. Penalty. Penalty over here at the penalty. 62. Defense, 5 yard penalty. I think they're going to decline that actually and bring up 4th and 1. And they're going to go for it. On their own 44, but they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. And they're going to do Otis Anderson inside. Obviously, this is going to be a run situation. And they're going to blitz, actually. Inside versus a blitz. This could get interesting. Inside versus blitz. If I can find the inside versus blitz. Versus run. Inside versus blitz. All right. We rolled a 15. Otis and this is Otis Anderson. Inside is a C runner. And that is 1 yard. 15 is 1 yard, and that's exactly what he needed for the first down. Are you kidding me? Wow. Just by the skin of their chinny chin chin. 6:24 to go. The Saints thought they stopped him, but just they got a really good spot as everyone was just piled in the middle, and the refs just come in and randomly put their foot down, and that's where they put the ball. And he got it by just a couple shoelaces, and it's a first down for the Giants at their 45. And now it's going to be short pass, Mark Bavaro. Short pass, Mark Bavaro. Versus safe. And a 41. Is the quarterback a passive 0? No, he's not. He's a 1. So we're going to the XS column. And that is a 63. Is the quarterback's X grading greater than 3? Yes, he's a 5. Linebacker can't make the play. It's a go, go, go. It's a go, go, go. It's a go. Oh, he rolled a 1-1 on the go, 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 which is going to be 12 plus 4, 16 yards. And that's the least he could have gotten is 16 yards. He rolled the least amount. Unbelievable. The poor Giants can't get anything. 5:48 to go in the 3rd quarter. And Farley driving, and Farley some cheers from the stands. had a huge opportunity, like any other roll, like a 25 would have been. 25 was going to be 23 yards plus a die. So 23 plus 2 would have been 25 yards. They got 16 yards instead of like 30, 40, 50, 60 yards. Unfortunate. But 1st and 10 for the Giants, and they're to the 39-yard line. And it's going to be a short pass, Stephen Baker. Short pass, Stephen Baker. And a safe again. A 64. Unusual results. Unusual result 54. Unusual result 54 is 6 yards but a hard hit. 6 yards but a hard hit. 6 yards but a hard hit. We got to go to hard hit chart. 65. Ball carrier or receiver fumbles the ball out of bounds after 6 yards, but they retain possession, so the 6 yards do count. So a huge hit, but the ball rolls out of bounds. 2nd and 4. 5:12 to go. 5:12 to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 4. And we're going to go Otis Anderson inside. Otis Anderson inside versus pass. Inside versus pass. And a 22. And Otis Anderson inside is a C, which is only 3 yards. Which is going to bring up 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. 4:36 to go. And 3rd and 1. Obviously a short yardage situation. But I think they're going to try and fool them here in 3rd and 1. And they're going to do a short pass to Dave Meggett. Short pass, Dave Meggett. And they choose blitz, so short pass versus a blitz. 64. Unusual result. Uh-oh, here we go. Unusual result again. 64 again. 2-yard loss and a fumble. Uh-oh. 2-yard loss, a huge hit. This is another hard hit and a fumble. 64. It's a 2-yard loss and a line fumble. Which is page 68. So we got to go to the fumble chart. Otis Anderson hit in the backfield by Jim Wilkes, and possible fumble here. 41 is F rated 0. No, he's not, and it's recovered by Vaughn Johnson, but no return. But there is a video review. There is a video review going on right now, which is going to be V1 on page 81. So there is a video review to see if he was actually down. But as of right now, Vaughn Johnson, the inside left linebacker for the Saints, has recovered the ball. But I have a video review. 46. After further review, the play stands as called. It is a turnover. The Saints take it over. 1st and 10 on the 32. And they will take possession with 4:24 to go in the third quarter. And their defense stiffens once again. Unbelievable. The Saints defense, unbelievable. The Saints are just 2 games away from the Super Bowl at this point. So, 1990 Saints, and they're gonna do. What else are they gonna do? They're gonna do Craig Ironhead Hayward inside again. It's worked every time, so they're just going to keep going back to the well versus safe. So inside versus safe. I rolled a 63. Is G a run of 0? And G is Steve Diassi for the Giants. And no, he's a 1. So runner picks up 2 tough yards. Tick, 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 tick. Second down and 8. Second and 8. And it's going to be another run. They don't want to put the ball in the air. It's going to be Ruben Mays outside this time. Ruben Mays outside versus a pass. So this actually is going to get interesting. And a 64. Unusual results. Uh-oh. Unusual result. 44. 4-yard loss, but there is a penalty flag down. 4-yard loss. I'm going to put that down there. But we do have to roll for the penalty on the play. As a 23. Offense, 5 yards. 3A is... false start. False start offense. So they can't decline it. They have to take that. They can't choose the play. So false start, 5 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they get the down over. So it's going to bring up 13. So it's going to be second down over again. Second and 13. Stadium barbs. Second and 13, and they're gonna do a short pass to John Dice. Short pass to John Dice. Short pass, John Dice, the tight end, and they're gonna go safe. So short pass versus safe. 25. Is H or I a pass of 0? No, Carl Banks is not. I is on a pass. It's not, so that would be no. Neither one of those. So it's going to be complete to the secondary receiver. They're going to find somebody on the backfield here, and that person is going to be 15. It's going to be Hobie Brenner, actually. They're going to throw it to Hobie Brenner, the other tight end. And he's going to pick up 11 yards. Wow. 10, 11 yards. It's going to make it a very reasonable third down. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 with just 2:48 to go in the third quarter. 3rd and 2. I'm going to call this a normal play because it could be either a pass or a run. 3rd and 2. And we're going to call Craig Ironhead Hayward right up the middle again. Defense is going to go safe. So inside versus safe. And roll a 36. Is SB a run of 0? SB is Ruben Mays. Is he a pass of 0? No. I'm sorry, is he a run of 0? Ruben Mays is no. Piles through the line, dragging defenders for 3-yard pickup. 1, 2, 3, and a first down. Huge first down by the Saints. And they're going to take a first down here with just 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Still 9-3. And first down. And they're going to go medium pass to Eric Martin. They're going to throw it down the field here. 2 minutes to go. First down and 10, and they're going to take a shot down the field with Eric Martin. Medium pass versus safe. Medium pass versus safe, and a 56. Let's see. Is K a pass of 2? Eric Dorsey is not a pass of 2, no. He's going to lob it to the running back. The running back The running back is going to be Reuben Mays, and he's going to catch it for 10 yards and a first down. Well, they're getting some great rolls for the Saints are getting some great rolls. Minute and 28 to go here in the third quarter. Minute 28 to go in the third quarter, and the Saints keeping the ball away from Phil Simms and company, and they're going to run it again. This time it's going to be Gill. They're going to bring in their pass. They're going to bring in their pass offense, but they're going to hand it off to Gil Fenerty inside. Gil Fenerty inside, and it's going to be versus safe. And a 26 is B or J a run of 0. So Eric Howard, no. And B is Myron Garden, no. So neither one of them. Plows through defenders for 2 tough yards, but there is a flag on the play again. Flag on the play. 23 is offense. It's false start, so they have to take it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yards back. So, false start. Once again, a false start. Brings it first and 15. First down again. So, they're going to do Craig Hayward inside again. Craig Hayward inside again. First and 15. Versus safe. Inside versus safe. 44. Is the quarterback a run of 2? Steve Walsh, no, he's not. Bottled up for 1 yard gain. Going to bring up second down and 14. 40 seconds to go. This will be probably the last play of the first quarter. I'm sorry, of the third quarter. Second and 14, they're going to try a screen pass to Gil Fenerty. Screen pass versus pass. Screen pass versus pass. And a 52. Is H a pass of 2? That is Carl Banks. No, he is not. Cuts inside for 11-yard pickup. That is 10, 11. And it's going to make it a very reasonable third down coming up in the fourth quarter. And we go to the fourth quarter. It is fourth quarter action here. The Saints now third down and 3 from the 40-yard line of the Giants. 3rd and 3. And I'm going to call this a normal play because, again, it could be a pass or a run. And I think we're going to do... They're going to do Brett Perryman. They're going to do short to Brett Perryman. Short to Brett Perryman. Versus, they called a run defense. Short versus run. Short versus run. A 65. And we're in the fourth quarter now, so I got to look at the fourth quarter. Is B a pass of 2? Myron Garden is a 1+, so yes, he is, because we're on that side of the 50, so yes. Man coverage knocked away, incomplete, 4th down. Oh my gosh. 4th down. 4th down and 3 from the 40-yard line. You know what? They're going to coffin corner kick it and rely on their defense. They're going to coffin corner kick it. They're going to bring in Tommy Barnhart. They're going to make the offense go all the way. Here we go. It is a 21. Punt down at the 12-yard line. So it goes to the 12 and out of bounds. 14:24 to go in this one. And the Giants down by 6. A touchdown wins and an extra point wins it. But they have to get that touchdown first. And now they've got 88 yards to go before they can get this one. So it is Giants on offense, and it's going to be pass offense. They're going to leave the pass offense in there. And so it's going to be pass, pass, pass offense. And they're going to go Mark Bavaro. And they're going to go medium pass. They're going to take a coffin corner punt before or after I take English lessons. Yeah, I know, right? They're going to do Mark Bavaro, medium pass. And, oh, they chose a run defense. Uh-oh. So medium pass versus run. Could this be something good? We'll see. 41. Is the FB a pass of 2? No, he's not. We're going to the Y. Oh, the Y column is the interception column. Is Sims going to throw interception? Phil Sims interception. He's a Y1. So he needs to roll a 14 or less. 14 or less. Otherwise, it's just going to be incomplete. It's incomplete. Second down. Good defense by the Saints. It's going to bring up a possible pass. I'm going to pay pass defense now. Pass defense. And they're going to go Stephen Baker short. Stephen Baker short versus a blitz. Short versus a blitz. 46 is unusual results. Unusual results, 62. 8 yards, but a hard hit, so it could be knocked away. We're going to roll on the hard hit column, which is out here somewhere. If I can find it. Oh my God. Hard hit. There we go. Page 68. Page 68, hard hit. Hard hit. 53 is C. Brett Maxey. Is he rated a 0 for pass? Brett Maxey is rated a 1. So it's going to be incomplete. Knocks it away. A hard hit. Brett Maxey comes in and wallops him. Knocks the ball free, and it's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 14 minutes to go in this one. So they're going to have to do a medium pass to Ingram. Medium pass to Ingram. And versus the pass defense. Pass versus pass. Short, I think I said medium pass actually. Medium pass. And a 51. Is C a pass of 0? Brett Maxey, no, he's not. Is he rated 1? Brett Maxey is a 1. So it's going to be incomplete. Quarterback is going to have to dump it off to an alternate receiver. That alternate receiver is going to get 6 yards. And the alternate receiver, if you're keeping track, its stats, was Dave Meggett. So he dumps it off to Meggett. Meggett picks up 6 yards and is dragged down. It's going to bring a 4th down, though. And the Giants are going to have to kick it away. They can't go for it now. There's too much time left, and they're in their own 18-yard line, even though it's 4th and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 yards. Yeah, still way too far. They're going to punt it away. They have to punt it away. Routine punt it will be. And that is a 21. No pressure. Adds 6 to his average, and it is returnable. That is going to be a 50-yard punt. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. But it is returnable. And that is going to be Vince Buck. Vince Buck is going to return it. 62. 12 plus his return of 8 is 20 yards. 10, 20, and gets it back. Huge return by Vince Buck. And sets up the Saints once again in great field position. The 49-yard line of the Giants, 1st and 10 with 13-12 to go. If they could just get a field goal and get a 2-score lead, How long does a half of second season normally take? Probably an hour to an hour and a half for half a game. That's what we're doing right now is a half a game. And we started in the third quarter, and we're doing the third and fourth quarters. And we've been going for 46 minutes. So probably between an hour to hour and a half per half of football. All right, here we go. So it is the Saints ball, 1st and 10. And I'm going to call, you know what's coming. Craig Hayward inside, right? You know what's coming. And a blitz. Uh-oh. Inside versus a blitz. Inside versus a blitz. And we rolled a 22. And he's an A. That's 10-yard pickup and a first down as he busts ahead. Tick, 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 tick. 12:24 to go. The Saints are going to try and bleed this clock as much as they can. 12:24 to go. First down and 10. They're going to do Ruben Mays inside. They're going to try and run this clock out and use their offensive line. And they have a pass defense. Inside versus a pass. Not great. 46 is unusual result. Could be fumble. Could be all kinds of things. 23 is a 1-yard gain, but a flag on the play. A flag on the play. 62 is offsides on the defense, so a free 5 yards by the Saints and no time off the clock. 5 yards, so repeat first down. So it's 1st and 5. 1st and 5, and they're going to do inside to Craig Hayward versus a run. So this time they guessed inside. They knew what was coming. And they rolled a 41. Is GB a run of 2? GB is a run of 1, so no. So a 3-yard gain. And it's going to bring up 2nd down. 11:36 to go in the game. 2nd down and 3. They're going to do Ruben Mays outside. Ruben Mays outside. Versus a blitz. And I need the blitz. There we go. And a 13 needs B on the blitz. It's going to be 5 yards and a first down. So the Saints just running the ball at will here. 36. Got 11 minutes to go in this one. Saints just trying to stay in field goal position. They're going to give it to Ironhead Hayward inside. And versus safe. Inside versus safe. 36 is TA, a run of 0. TA is Kevin Halderdink. He is a run of 0. So it's a 3-yard loss. Huge loss there. 10:24 to go. 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. They're going to bring in their pass offense. 2nd and 13. And they're going to go Gil Finnerty inside. They're going to try and run it. And they did have a pass defense. So inside versus pass. 35. Is the fullback a run of 0? No, he is not. So punches through for 3 yards. Gets the 3 yards back that they lost. 3rd and 10. 9:36 to go. 3rd and 10. Definitely pass situation. It's going to be short pass. Brett Perryman. Brett Perryman. Short pass. Short pass versus pass. Pass versus pass. A 62 is D, a pass of 2. D. D. Mark Collins is a 1+, which makes him a 2. So yes, it's batted away and it's going to be incomplete. And it's going to bring up 4th down with 9:24 to go. And the Saints are going to bring their field goal team out. 26-yarder for the field goal. 26, and Morton Anderson is a field goal double A. He's a double A. So a 26, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43-yard field goal. 43-yarder. He needs a 44 or less. He needs a 44 or less to make it. And they're going to line up. They're going to try and kick it with Morton Anderson. He needs a 44 or less. We don't need the red dice. Here it is. It is up and it is. Oh my God! It hit the upright, but it falls in good. That's exactly what he needed. It hit the crossbar and rolls over, and it's good. And the Saints come marching in all the way and take a 9-3 lead here with 9:12 to go. And they will be kicking off from their 35-yard line. Holy cow, he needed a 44. He rolled a 44. A 43-yard field goal, and he just barely hit the crossbar and up and over and in. Whoo! The Saints, it might be their day. 12-3 with just 9:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Kicking off is a 14. Let's see what happens there. 14. 69 yards, so 70 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, it's going in the end zone. They will touch back. No time off the clock, and the Giants have the ball on their 20. And they have got to, obviously, they're going to go into hurry-up offense here, now being down 2 scores. And their offense just can't get anything against this Saints defense. It's been amazing so far. So the Saints are just going to use pass defense. And the Saints are going to go, they're going to go Mark Ingram. They're going to go medium pass, Mark Ingram. Medium pass, Mark Ingram. Versus pass. Pass versus pass. Pass versus pass. There we go. No, that's not right either. Pass versus pass. Medium. I'm sorry. It was medium pass versus pass. There we go. 56 is F, a pass of 0. F is Vaughn Johnson. No, he is not. Quarterback swarmed over for a 10-yard loss, but there is a flag on the play. So Phil Simms is sacked for a huge loss, but there's a flag on the play. We will roll to find out what the flag is. The flag is 45. Offense 10 yards. 5A, which is, let's see what 5A is. Holding. And the defense is going to decline that penalty. And they're going to take the 10-yard sack. And, yeah, time off the clock as well. 8:36 to go. 2nd and 20. Definitely a pass defense. I'm going to leave that there as a reminder. Pass defense. And they're going to have to go long past Ingram. Long past Ingram. And long pass versus pass. And 11. Oh, this is actually... 11 is actually a good number. Quarterback, his completion rating, let's see, he is an A. It's 2 Qs, yards. So his Phil Simms Q rating is a 12, so he gets 2 of those. That's 24 yards and a first down. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 24-yard pass completes it to Mark Ingram. What a throw by Phil Simms. 8:12 to go, and that's going to give him first down and 10. What a pass by Phil Simms on the long pass. They're going to go medium pass to Stephen Baker. Stephen Baker, medium pass versus pass. Medium pass versus pass, 43. Is the quarterback a pass of 2? No, he's not. Well covered, incomplete, second down. Just one tick off, we'll put 2 ticks off the clock. 7:48 to go. Second and 10. Medium pass, this time we're going to give it to Dave Meggett. You know what? We're gonna run it. We're gonna Otis Anderson inside. We're gonna run it. Otis Anderson inside versus a pass. Inside versus a pass. Try and get some yardage this way. 64. Unusual result. Oh boy. Unusual result. 63. 2-yard gain. 2 yards. And it's a fumble. 2 yard and a gain fumble. 2 yards. Tackled after 2 yards and a fumble. I'm going to put that down as a marker. Let's look at the fumble. It's a gain fumble. 12. Is EB rated 2? EB. Where the hell is EB? Oh, that's the wide receiver. Is he a rated 2? No, he's not. It's going to be recovered by B, which is a defensive player. That is Gene Atkins is going to recover, and NR means no return. So Gene Atkins, somebody lays a big hit on the running back, Otis Anderson, and he fumbles, and the Saints recover. It's going to be Gene Atkins recovers for the Saints, and a huge turnover with 7:36 to go for the Saints. They can really take some time off the clock here and put the dagger in the heart of the Giants fans. The winner of this game goes to San Francisco. As you can see by our over here, San Francisco has already defeated Washington. Years ago, we actually played that game. It's actually been a long time since we played that game. But the Saints and the Giants, the winner goes to San Francisco to take on the 49ers here in the 1990 replay. And it looks at this point, the Saints are up 12-3 with just 7:36 to go. The defense of the Saints once again with a turnover. And you know what's coming. Inside Craig Hayward, and they guessed right this time. It's a run this time. And rolled a 66. Is K a run of 2? K is, let's see, got to put the defense. K is a run of 1. So no, he's not a run of 2. Is he rated a 0? No. So it's no gain, and it's going to be second down. So 7 minutes to go. Second and 10. Ruben Mays inside. Versus a blitz. Ruben Mays inside versus a blitz. 55 is unusual result. 66. It's a 4-yard loss and a possible fumble. A possible fumble. Are you kidding me? Page 68. Yeah, it is a line fumble. It's a line fumble. 46. Unusual results. Choice defensive back A, B, C, or D recovers the fumble. Go to page 55. What? We just rolled a unusual result on the fumble, line fumble. 46. Unusual result. Choice defensive back A, B, C, or D recovers the fumble. So we're going to say Emerson Walls recovers the fumble, and we go to page 55. So the Giants pick up the ball, and unusual results. We're rolling on the unusual results. Page 55. Fumble return. Emerson Walls picks it up. Are you kidding me? Emerson Walls picks it up. 16 yards, but a flag on the play. So he picks it up at the 40. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 16-yard return, but there is a flag on the play. So we will roll for the flag on the play. Boy, what a crazy play this turned out to be. 22. This was a run play. 3A. 3A. Yeah, see, now we're in trouble because that's a 3A is a false start, and if it's a false start, you can't have this happen. You can't have this happen on a false start. Because a false start, the play's blown dead. So the false start actually helps the Saints retain possession of the ball. Otherwise, Emerson Walls picks up the ball and runs it for 16 yards. But on a false start, the play's blown dead. It is a 3A, and the 3A, as you can see, is offense, 5 yards, repeat down, false start. So, 1 tick off the clock, and we're going to just move back 5. 5. So first and 15, and now they're going to just run it inside Craig Hayward. Run inside to Hayward versus run. Run versus run. They knew this is coming. 53. Double star. 1 yard loss because they're on the road. There was the home field advantage position. So they would go the XR column if it's the home team, but it's the visitor team, which means it's a 1 yard loss. And now it is, and tick, 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 6 minutes to go as the Saints are bleeding this clock out. And it's third down and a boatload. And they're just going to run it again. And it's going to be Dalton Hilliard. Dalton Hilliard is going to run it inside. Dalton Hilliard inside. And they're going to get the guest pass, so that might be helpful. 24. Fourth quarter is G or a run of 0. No, and no, neither one. So the point gains 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. And the Giants will call timeout. So they can't, I can't bleed too much time off the clock there. Yeah. They're going to call timeout, and now it is 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So it'll be a 57-yard field goal. 57-yard field goal. He would need a 21 or less. 21 or less. Otherwise, we pooch punt it and try to pin them deep, and I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to pooch punt it down the coffin corner. And that's a 61. Is the coffin corner E or better? Yes. No return, and it gets to the 13-yard line. So not that great a kick, but another time off the clock. And, yeah, they're going to be going past defense all the time now, as the Giants need to get 2 scores here with 5:36 to go. And the Giants only have 2 timeouts left. Hey, Viper Dave. So they're going to go medium pass. They're going to go medium pass to, who are they going to go to? They're going to go to Mark Bavaro. Medium pass to Bavaro. A versus pass. Medium pass versus pass. A 21 is going to be incomplete. Second down. Second down. It's going to be a long pass. It's going to be a long pass. And it's going to go to Mark Ingram. Long pass, Mark Ingram. Versus a 14. Phil Simms is a completion of A. And he's going to be caught. He's going to be caught for 4 yards. Third down and 6 already. 3rd and 6. And they're going to go short pass to Dave Meggett. Short pass, Dave Meggett. Short pass, Dave Meggett versus a blitz, actually. The Saints are going to put some pressure on here. Short pass versus a blitz. A 54 is H, a pass of 2. That's Ricky Jackson. He's a 1+, so no. They're going to the XS column. 26 is E or F. Pat Swilling, yes. Not much room. They're going to gain just a few yards. They're going to pick up 2 yards. And it's going to bring up 4th down. With 4:24 to go, 4th and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th and 4, they got to go for it. The offense is staying on the field. 4th and 4. Short pass. Stephen Baker. Short pass, Stephen Baker. Versus pass. Short pass versus pass. And a 63 is F, and pass is 0. Vaughn Johnson is not a pass to 0, no. We're going to the Y chart, which means it's either going to be intercepted or it's going to be incomplete. So looks like the Saints are going to take over. 63, is he 12 or more? No, he's not. It's going to be incomplete. And the Saints defense hold again and take over possession with 4:12 to go in this ball game. And now they've got a stranglehold on it. Yeah. It's going to be like 3 runs and a cloud of dust here as Ironhead Hayward inside. Hopefully he doesn't fumble. And we're going to go short yardage because they know they're going to come with a run or a blitz. And it's going to be a blitz. So maybe they can pass, safe, run, blitz. 43 is EA, a run of 0. EA is Eric Martin. No, he is not. It's going to the XR column. Uh-oh. XR column. 62. Is this greater than an A? No, it's not. Forced out of bounds after 13 plus 6, 19 yards, a touchdown. So, Craig Hayward busts through for 19 yards. It's 13 plus a die, which is 19. They're on the 19-yard line. So that is a touchdown for the Saints. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. They're up to 18-3. And they have to decide they're going to kick the extra points. Yes, I think they're just going to take the extra points. Or try for the extra point. They're not going to try for 2. No sense in doing something ridiculous. Extra points. Extra point is 44. Is the E or better? It's good. He is E or better. That means it's good, and that means it's 19-3. 19-3 with 4 minutes exactly on the clock, and they will be kicking off from the 35. 55 on the kickoff. Kickoff 2. Kickoff has gone out of bounds, so it's actually a 35 yards, 10, 20, 35. So they're going to get it at the 30-yard line. And no time off the clock, so they don't run any time off the clock, and they got good field position. But yeah, they got to score at least. Let's see, 2 touchdowns would be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They're going to have to score 2 touchdowns and 2-point extra points. They're going to need an 8-point and another 8-pointer. So, good luck. But they're at the 30-yard line, and the offense for the Saints is coming back out. And obviously it's going to be pass, pass, pass. They're going to go fast, fast, fast. They only have 2 timeouts. And it's going to be medium pass to Stephen Baker. Medium pass, Stephen Baker versus pass. Medium pass versus pass. A 15 is going to be incomplete. Second down. Second down. I have to call what we're doing here before I do anything. Let's do a short pass to Ingram. Short pass to Ingram. And it's going to be a 11. Pass complete, receiver tackle 1 yard short of first down. But unfortunately, that's going to take it down to the 3rd down and 1. And they're going to have to run it. It's going to be Otis Anderson inside. 3rd down and 1. They're going to have to run it. And they're going with a pass defense, so I don't even need to roll this. It's going to be pass, 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 pass. So it's going to be inside versus pass. And a 53. Is F a run of 2? F is Vaughn Johnson. He's a 1+, so no. 8-yard gain and a first down. 8. So first down, tick, tick. First down for the Giants with 3 minutes to go. Medium pass, Mark Ingram. No, Mark Bavaro. Let's go with Bavaro. Medium pass to Mark Bavaro. There we go. Medium pass, 35. Is GB a passive 0? GB is not a passive 0. So it's going to be complete for let's see. Bavaro is 12 plus 4, 16 yards. 10, 16 yards. And a first down. 2:36 to go. We're going to go long pass. We're going to go to, no, we're going to do, let's see, we're going to do a screen pass to Dave Meggett. Screen pass, Dave Meggett versus pass defense. 24. Is E or C a passive 0? E is Pat Swilling. No. Actually, it's pass defense, so it's Milton Mack. No. And C on pass defense is Brett Maxey. So no, neither one's a... So we're going to the Y column, so it's either interception or incomplete. 55 is going to be incomplete. Second down. 2:24 to go. Second and go. We're going to go short pass to Lewis Tillman. Short pass, Lewis Tillman, 42. Is EB a pass of 2? EB is a pass of 1+, so yes. Yes. EB is a pass of Wait a minute. EB is a pass of 2. So no. Complete over the linebacker for our gain. So that is going to be, our gain is going to be 6 yards. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in this one. It is 2nd down and 4. I'm sorry, 3rd down and 4. And the Giants down 19-3. Mounting a furious attack here at the end of the game to try and get back into this one. Mark Ingram, medium pass. Medium pass versus pass. We know they're just doing pass defense, so. 54. Is K a pass of 0? No, he's not. Rush to quarterback. He's going to be thrown the ball away. Incomplete. It's going to bring 4th down. 4th down and 4. They're going to need this one. 4th and 4. We're going to go short pass versus pass. Short pass versus pass. 15 is going to be incomplete, and that's going to do it. That's going to do it. He's an A. 15 is going to be incomplete on a short pass versus pass. That's going to be incomplete, and that's going to give the Saints the ball with 1:44 to go. And, yeah, they're just going to kneel the ball down. The Giants can take a timeout. Then they're going to kneel the ball down again. The Giants take their last timeout. That makes it 3rd down and 10. And we'll make it 3rd down and 12 because they lose a yard every time. 3rd down and 12. And now if they just kneel this down, they can take it down to 32, and they'll kick it away. They'll just kick it away from the 28. They'll punt it from the 28. They'll punt it from the 28. And their defense are just amazing. 24 on the punt. Normal punt. 24. It's not blocked. -2 from his average, and it is returnable. His average is 43, so 41. 10, 20, 30, 41. And returned by the Giants. Dave Meggett. Need a big one. They need a big one. 43 is whatever his return is, which is 10 yards, and that's it. So 1st down for the Giants. There is 24 seconds to go in this one. We're going to go long pass. To let's go Ingram. Mark long pass to Ingram. 15 long pass, incomplete. 2nd down, 16 seconds to go. We know they're doing a pass defense. 14, which is going to be complete for 7 yards. And unfortunately, you don't want to complete that because it takes up 2 ticks of the clock, and that's going to do it. The game is over as the New Orleans Saints come into the Meadowlands and New York and knock out the Giants. They have taken over the Meadowlands, and the Saints will go marching on as they head to San Francisco to take on the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco to see who will go to the Super Bowl. The Saints in the 1990 playoffs have now defeated Chicago in Chicago and the Giants in the Giants. And the Saints now need to go to beat San Francisco in San Francisco to see who goes to Super Bowl 1990 Super Bowl. 19-3 is the game. That is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Big upset here in the Meadowlands. I did not see this one coming with not a backup quarterback, but what I would consider a journeyman quarterback, Steve Walsh. He was never the greatest quarterback in the league. He was obviously serviceable, but when you have a great offensive line and a great running backs, Greg Ironhead Hayward, Ruben Mays, Floyd Turner, Gil Fenerty, and absolutely awesome. I remember a lot of these guys: Wayne Martin, Robert Goff, Jim Wilkes, Pat Swilling, Vaughn Johnson, Sam Mills, Ricky Jackson. They were all really good. Toy Cook, Gene Atkins, Brett Maxey, Robert Macy. So the defense definitely carried them as they basically shut the Giants down, got the turnovers, and played prevent all the whole game. Well, there you go. That is a wrap for the last game of the series. The Giants go down at home, and the Saints go marching on to take on the 49ers in San Francisco. We will hopefully have those last two games sometime in the nearest future. We have the Bills and the Houston Oilers. The Bills and the Houston Oilers. And the Saints and the 49ers left in this replay to find out who is going to win Super Bowl from 1990. Thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Until then, take care. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.